and then they have kids. How are they going to explain it to the children so the children won't have this religious beliefs that okay, so when you're like this, you can't do this, all those type of things. How are they going to educate their kids about it?
Well, in such homes, I believe it's going to be very difficult for the children to accept.
Well, sometimes you find some of the children will follow mommy, some will
Yes,
follow daddy.
that's the example I'm about to give.
Okay.
Because some of them will be following mommy. Oh, today I like mommy's church because maybe mommy's church they share biscuits.
Yes, I'll get
Mommy's
yogurt
church
to drink.
you got to drink. But when you go to daddy's church,
They
they
don't
don't
give
clap.
anything.
Yes, they
Okay.
don't clap. They don't do anything. With that, I would say it all depends on the family values.
Somewhere in the Bible, it says in 2 Corinthians 6:14, being not equally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship had righteousness got to do with unrighteousness? When spouses have perspectives and value, they have more protection against conflict. Not only do they share religious belief, but it also helps couple resolve conflict. But they prevent some conflict before it even begins. Well, not only in the Bible, but some traditional beliefs also have their beliefs. Yes. So today, we are talking about is it important to share some religious belief as partners? The name is Lami, this is Caravan of Love, and you're watching City Star TV. To do the discussion with me is my fighting partner, my partner in crime. When he gets bread, he has been giving me some, but sometimes he doesn't give me some. Yes, someone like that. In the person of Kweku LG. Kweku, how are you doing?
Doing good. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I hope you'll be giving me bread because me, I've said it.
Oh yes, today I brought bread. So Baum is very memo. Memo will be
Please, you are all my witness.
on vessel.
Oh,
You're
thank
looking
you.
beautiful.
So Kweku is here to do the discussion with me, and
Sure.
today we are talking about is it important to share some religious belief as couples? Kweku,
Yes, dear.
religious beliefs. How does the difference in religious belief impact partners?
I would take it from the basis.
Okay.
Most religion and almost every religion talks about love.
Sure.
Okay. Yes. When you go into the Quran, I just don't want to stick by any religion because we don't have anybody from the other religion to come and talk about theirs.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a Christian, but I will be versatile, so I'll talk about what I know. So most of the religion say they all believe in love. Okay, that's the basis. Now, looking at it, okay, if you don't share the same doctrine, okay,
Okay.
as partners, okay, it will be very difficult for the relationship to stand. Okay, it will have a very huge impact on the relationship. Be
Okay.
it that maybe you have a doctrine and maybe you might be performing that ritual or that very thing that you are doing, okay, in the eyes of the other, it might be evil or it might be something which their beliefs don't accept. Okay, so now in this instance, I would say it will have a very great impact on the relationship because you people don't believe or you don't have the same ideology when it comes to your belief. So if the relationship will stand, it will just take love which will survive within the relationship. So that's what I believe in. That if you don't have the same ideologies, if you don't share the same doctrine,
Okay.
trust me, it will have a huge impact.
If you
Yes.
don't share the same doctrine.
Yes.
But what if they both believe the same thing, but then something changes? Would it still be doctrine?
Yeah, that's an aspect, a very good aspect too. Yeah, that's a very good question. I would say with that, you've had an experience of the other doctrine,
Okay.
so you might be able to understand one or two things, maybe per the behavior of some people, or maybe per one or two things. That is why you are not into that doctrine again, or you're not into that religion again. Yes. But if you depart from that religion, by all means, you've known something about the other religion. So it won't have a huge effect like the one that you don't share anything together.
Okay.
Yes.
But what do you think are some of the challenges that will arise if partners find themselves having different beliefs?
Whoa, challenges.
Yes.
I think a whole lot of challenges, you know.
Well, I know of you made mention of disagreeing.
Yes.
You be in the same house, but you be having, okay, I believe in this, and
Yes.
then I believe in this, and then it's going to cause conflict.
Trust me.
Yes, and then your lifestyle, the choices you make also.
Sure.
If the two of you have two different or separate religion, it's
Yeah.
going to be a problem because I would choose red and you would choose yellow.
Trust me, yes.
And instead of it being yellow, because I want red, I believe red has to do with this, it's going to be a problem. But what do you think are some of the challenges that would arise?
You know, picking up from your point, okay, let's go even to the dressing, to the attire.
Okay.
You know, some religion believe in certain type of dressing, others don't believe in that type of dressing.
Yes.
Others can go casual, okay, others can have anything to
Just
do.
like we have the churches that some believe, oh, Kwashwe was so boduku.
Yes.
But some, Charlie, God is looking at the heart, not the dressing.
That's what some say. But they would also go into the Bible and quote a word for you.
Yeah.
Just like the Quran or just like Islam.
Yes.
You know, we have the Ahmadiyya, we have all those ones.
I do have a friend that's a Muslim.
Oh, I have so many friends who are Muslims.
That's nice.
You know, yes.
Okay.
I'll share one story.
Okay.
So that comes to it. So even with attire, it might be very difficult because maybe your husband would like you to show off some parts. Maybe your wife, or maybe your wife to be would like you to do something. But maybe your religion or your doctrine doesn't permit you to wear that particular clothing or to do that particular thing. It's a huge challenge, trust me. Not just that, maybe even it comes to food. Okay, maybe someone wants to take egg or maybe meat. Some tradition or some religions don't believe in taking even meat.
Yeah.
You know, even coming to pork and all those things.
Yeah.
So it will have a very huge effect on it when it comes to that.
Okay, so how can couples navigate and respect the differences in religious belief?
Now with this one, dear Charlie, I would say it's only love that can conquer.
Well, what if love is not there? Because we've been hearing people say, if you want to get married or if you want to like date your friend,
Sure.
yes, so that means it is not only love that is actually keeping the two of you together. What if
you love your friend? That's why love is keeping you together.
So what if there is no love? So what is keeping the two of you together?
I don't think religion can keep people together.
Why can't it keep? So far as your religion is the same, why wouldn't it keep you together? Well, to me, it is just as I always say, be open.
Okay.
Open communication actually helps. As we always say, communication is key. So if the two of you have different beliefs, well, I believe, or in my house, or where I am coming from,
Sure.
we believe in letting the person know from the beginning before the person even commits to what the person is coming to do.
Okay.
Okay, so I do this, I believe in this, and you believe it. This is what I do.
Sure.
If you know you can, you're okay with it, then we can go on with the journey. But if you know you're not, go your way, let me go marry. Don't come and stress me. So with this, I have told you from the beginning, this is it. Are you ready to do it or not? So with something like this, sit your partner down from the beginning. Don't wait till the two of you are committed to what you're doing, and now you are going to know that, okay, this person is this and this person is this, and then you hear them saying from the, I didn't know that. You didn't know you were sitting inside it.
But when you like someone or when you love someone, that's when you are being truthful to the person. You get it? So that's the point I'm also coming from. If it will survive, then it will depend on the two people, the two partners, okay? Okay, so let's say so I will ignore what maybe my parents are saying, or I will ignore what my religion is saying, and I'll stay in it. Others will also say, okay, then do what your religion says. I would also do what my religion says.
Okay.
let us be careful we don't cross each other. I don't know if you get it. You see,
Me and
because
my viewers, you're not getting it.
if you cross each other, okay,
Okay.
let's say I just don't want to pick any religion.
Okay.
Okay, but let's go with the tradition because we all come from a village. We all have tradition. Okay, now certain tradition beliefs don't permit let's say you dressing a certain way.
Wearing
Okay.
the tattered jeans.
Yes, wearing a tattered jeans. Now you are married to someone who is open and the person wants you to wear it. Now he or she has permitted you, but your religion doesn't permit you. Okay. So with that, the person has accepted you to wear it. So we need good religion also. But just what the mechano.
Okay.
Yes. So with that, it's love which is keeping you because if it is the religion, you would not wear the tattered jeans. Trust me. Oh yes, you get it into because you are into the person, okay, and you believe this and this and that. But just what I say. So nipa no menene na eko into no sebio ye don't know is above the religion. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. You see?
Break it down for myself and my viewers.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you go back to the question and let's go again.
Okay. So I am asking.
Yes.
How can couples navigate and respect the differences in religious belief?
Good. Now, that won't affect their relationship, right?
No, it won't affect.
Yes. Like the question means that it won't affect their relationship, obviously. Yes. So navigating now, just like you using the tattered jeans as an example. Okay. Now let's say that maybe you are from a one belief system, a traditional belief system. Okay. That doesn't allow you to wear the tattered jeans. Let's use it as an example. Okay. But with me, I'm an open-minded person. And I also like my lady or whoever wants to dress openly. Okay. Now, in that aspect, okay, I will let you dress the way I like, forgoing your religion.
Okay.
You get it? Because if you stick to your religion, you won't do what will keep us together.
Okay, so if you're supposed to go with the religion,
Then that means
you can't wear the tattered jeans.
you can wear the tattered jeans.
To me, I want you to
Yeah, I want you to wear it. It's open masem, odome. That is why you are doing it.
Kweko,
Yes.
with what you're
It's
saying.
very difficult.
Well, but with what you're saying, you
Yes.
know, in 21st century, we live in a house where you find mommy going to a different church, you find daddy
Yes.
going to a different church, even with people that are dating.
Yes.
So let me use the parents finding themselves in this situation and then they have kids. How are they going to explain it to the children so the children won't have this religious beliefs that, okay, so when you're like this, you can do this, all those type of things. How are they going to educate their kids about it?
In such homes, I believe it's going to be very difficult for the children to accept.
Well, sometimes you find some of the children will follow mommy, some
Yes.
will follow daddy.
That's the example I'm about to give.
Okay.
Some of them will be following mommy. Oh, today I like mommy's church because maybe mommy's church they share biscuits.
Yes,
Mommy's
you
church you got to drink. But when you go to daddy's church, they don't
give
clap.
anything.
Yes, they don't clap. They don't do anything. With that, I would say it all depends on the family values.
Okay.
Yes, it all depends on the family values. Some certain family values says anything goes. Others will insist. The father will take the children somewhere, like to the church, and the mother can go to the church. For instance, we are both Christians, so we can just do this. Not to say the other religions are not important.
Okay.
Now, how about a pastor whose wife doesn't go to church with him? You see that scenario?
Okay.
Does it mean that a church on pet Nikuna sorry and said then?
But why do people get married and after marriage you are supposed to follow your husband to your husband's church? Is it by force?
I think it's with that, I don't really know, but I think it's a tradition.
Okay.
Yes.
So it even starts from there. So please. The
Let's
thing,
leave it for our viewers to
yes,
comment.
it started way back. So, to my viewers, do you think it's important to share the same religion or religious belief with your partner? Yes. If it's important, let me know. If it is not, let me know. You can also pick up your phone and follow us on all our social media handles: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, anywhere, everywhere you follow us. It's RCT Star TV. The name is Lami. Is it important to share same religious belief with your partner? And doing the discussion with me is my fighting partner in the person of Kweku LG.
Number one.
Kweku, well, someone may ask, or my viewers may ask, what are some of the strategies that couples can employ to maintain respect and understanding in their religious belief?
Well, I think they shouldn't cause barriers. As in, like, if I believe in this, respect it. Like, don't question it, or don't. There is a word. What should I say? Don't question it, or don't say anything against my beliefs. I wouldn't also say anything about your beliefs.
But we are people that you see, when I find someone doing something, I feel okay, this one is not,
Okay.
I don't believe in this.
Sure.
I want to really understand why the person is doing that. Like, so why are you trying to tell me not to wear tattered jeans?
Okay.
Because tattered jeans is something that everyone is wearing, so it is normal. I can even wear it to church. I can wear it here. But then you are telling me not to wear, and we have people that by force
And there was all show.
you have to do it.
Yeah.
So with something like this, is a person not crossing?
The person is crossing.
So how do I respect that? Because
it will be very difficult.
You can't force me.
Yes. You can't force someone, okay, and it will be very difficult for you to even get that person to understand.
Okay.
Yes, it takes someone who has a wider mindset to understand such things. So with this, that's all I'm saying. Make sure your own cross it will be there, because yes, okay, nah, I don't want you. Maybe nah, I don't want you to do this. I don't want you to do this. Maybe in my religion, it's accepted.
Okay.
Yes. Maybe in your religion it's not accepted. You see, so if you only believe in each other, make sure it's your own cross, because even maybe a word or a comment from you, maybe the person has incense on. Now we say then.
It has killed it.
It has killed it.
Okay.
Or I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
Get you. When it comes to bond in a relationship or
it's very important.
with partners,
Sure.
but here lies the case. There is something called traditional belief. We both live in the same house.
Yeah.
Even though I prefer doing the duku, but you always want to see my hair.
So some kind of scarf.
Please, duku, the duku gang.
Scarf.
Duku
Scarf.
gang. So okay, so you want to see my hair, you want to see the air blowing my hair and all that, but I want the scarf on my head. But then we are good at home, everything is nice, everything is cool, but it's just this about the scarf that when it comes to that, it's kind of causing conflict between the two of us. How do we bond together without this whole scarf thing being a problem between partners or couples?
Just using the scarf as an example, okay, as partners, you just need to accept it, okay.
But as in the person is not ready to accept, because we have people that are that difficult.
Then the person is not ready to. Then the person, I don't think the person is ready to be with you, because when it gets to that level, okay, he or she should be able to understand. Okay. So far as you have been able to understand the other person, he or she is also able to understand you, because you are not from the same background. It's different if you are from the same background. You get it? So to say we free the same background. So why would you want to infringe certain things on me by force? You just need to let me understand. If I don't, and you really want to be with me, then let it be. Just accept it as it is, and let's move on.
Okay, so accepting it how it is. Does having the same religious belief lead to a high level of compatibility?
Hmm. With that, the high level of compatibility,
The way you're doing.
looking at it, you see, compatibility is not just about being together,
Okay.
even with sexually and all those things, emotional and stuff. Now, maybe on Mondays, your religion doesn't believe in coming together, okay? Maybe it's in a sexual way or something. But now also Monday, now they know higher than Asha also. You get it?
Okay.
So what do you do in this case now? What do you do? Because this won't bring us together.
Okay.
Maybe I would rather travel on that Monday and you might find yourself doing another thing. You see, so with that, it's, religion and relationship is a whole, I don't know, but I don't know how to put it. It's a whole story on its own.
But you can be compatible, but it doesn't mean it's going to lead to something. The,
You know,
fa- the fact that there is a
really,
religious belief, yes, I believe in this, you believe in that,
sure.
and then we are compatible. Even whether I like fried rice, you also like fried rice. So, but so far as there is something called religious belief between the two of you, the two of you might be compatible, but it doesn't necessarily mean there's going to be a success between the two of you, unless, sorry, unless that there is something called open mind. You are being open-minded about the relationship. You communicate with your partner. You're ready to respect the boundaries of your partner. You're ready to accept who your partner is and what your partner believes. Forget,
Sure.
you can be compatible, but it won't lead anywhere.
You see, that's where the open-minded comes inside. And before you are open-minded, you need to like each other or love each other. You see, because that is it. So that's what I'm saying. Religion and relationship is a whole huge thing, and it's only love that can succeed.
And friendship. The way he's saying love, 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 love.
Now friendship and your love.
No, 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 no.
Friendship and your love.
Then why do people always say love is not enough? Anyways.
Let's go to the next. Let's not start fighting on the set.
Religious belief and raising children.
Wow.
Religious belief and raising children.
That's a whole topic on its own.
How are you going to raise your children whilst the two of you are having two different beliefs? Are you going to raise one child to believe another, or you're going to raise both child to believe what mommy believes or what daddy believes?
Okay, let me just use this as an example. I used to have one auntie. I will not just hide it because it's family, but I want to talk about it. Okay, the husband was a Muslim, but she was a Christian. Okay, so when we were kids, my cousins, some of them used to follow me to church. At times too, when the Muslims are having their fasting, we know, there's, is it Eid al-Fitr or Eid al-Adha? One of them, they kill the cows and the camels. So when we know they're going to kill the cow, we tend to be Muslims. You get it? So yes. So that is how open that family was. So with such families, until the child gets to 18 years old, until the child grows up, maybe in her teens or in his teens, that's where he can choose where to be. I don't think we need to enforce religion on children.
No, so until 18.
No, that's until they are teenagers. But as at when they are kids,
I'm going because of the
I'm going because of, maybe I'm going with daddy because daddy will give me something. I'm going with mommy. Kids and how they think.
Yeah.
Yes. So I believe it should be open. That is what I believe in.
Well, he's saying it should be open.
Yeah, sure.
So how important is it to discuss religious belief before committing to a long distance relationship?
I think you mentioned it before. Yeah, it's like before mommy cry, and I said before you accept to cry, but catch your belief. And I believe when we start being open to this, it will really help relationships. Trust me, because maybe you are coming to my okay, I'm a Christian. Okay, this is my belief. I'm a Muslim. I practice Ahmadiyya. I know they have I've forgotten, but I will try and fish them out for you.
Okay.
You know, so these are my beliefs. Okay. So I'm letting you know, if you're okay with it, fine. If you're not okay, then I believe we can't be together. We can't be compatible. Yeah.
Okay. So someone might ask,
Sure.
this one I'm asking for my viewers. Is there any evidence that couples sharing the same religious beliefs are happier or more satisfied in their relationship? Couples sharing
I think
the same religious
yes,
belief.
yes. I think those couples are most of the time happy.
Can you rate it?
I can't rate it, but I believe
Okay,
it's in higher numbers.
just 1 to 10.
Oh, 1 to 10, I think it will be around 8 or 7. Trust me.
Why 8, 7?
Okay, let's
Because
use.
those that don't believe or don't have the same religious belief, they can also be satisfied in your marriage.
Oh yeah, they can also be.
Depending on both of them.
Oh yes, they can also be satisfied. Just like I said, I use me using my auntie as an example. Yes, they can. But when you believe together, okay, let's say Christians, okay, even with Christianity, we have different doctrine. We have some people who go to church 24 hours.
True.
Now, let's say you are in the same church with your husband. Who himself no we doing late. Internally there, why accept it? You wouldn't. You won't complain. Okay. Now, just like another church, maybe they wear this and with the duku and with the wear white and all those bands and all those things. So you know that this is how your wife would dress to church. You're comfortable about it. You wouldn't complain. You get it. Okay. But maybe previously, maybe you like maybe the hair being on, maybe the person wearing jeans and a whole lot of stuff. So I believe when you worship together or when you believe in the same religion, it gives more success in a relationship than diverse religions. Yes.
Okay, so with couples not believing or partners having different religious belief, is there a medium where couples would actually learn from the other religion? Is it possible?
Oh yes, possible. That's when the person wants to. The person is willing. Okay. You know, you have to accept that. Okay, this is what I want to learn from my other partner, or maybe I want to be. How do I want to convert into this? Okay. So this is what I am willing to do. This is a huge sacrifice that I want to do for the relationship. You know, every relationship needs sacrifices. So now yours might be religious sacrifice. So you are sacrificing your religion for the happiness of the relationship. Someone will say, what if the relationship ends, or let's say, quote by quote, one person is no more? What do you do? And if the person is no more, it's either you continue with that same religion or you move back to what you believe in first. That is it.
That is it. So does mismatch in religious belief necessarily means a relationship is doomed to fail?
No.
There's a mismatch because now we're in the 21st century. Plenty things are happening. Like you wake up one morning and you find that someone that was a Christian has actually converted. And you'll be like,
Mismatch.
Like how? Since when?
About the same.
Like what happened? I thought this person was going to church. Like there are many things that will pass through your mind. So with all this mismatch that is happening, you wake up one morning and you find that someone that is a Muslim has actually converted to being a Christian.
Yes.
So does this mean that your relationship is going to fail, or it's a rate that okay, it's going to be okay?
You know, I would say yes, I would say no. Yes, as in if the person, okay, it's all about, let me say, willingness. Okay. You guess, if the person is willing, okay, the reason why it will be doomed is the person having someone will say, we used to have a phrase say, "Nadwin a chameleon," or chameleon mind. Onim baby ojina in there, or you say, or china, or you say. You see, when that person doesn't have focused mind on certain things, if that person is just playing around, he or she doesn't necessarily know what he or she wants. You get, your mind is not fixed on one thing. You see, it's like today you are here, tomorrow you are here. You get it? So it will be very difficult. Yes, it will be very difficult. And it is doomed because you wouldn't know when because you've been able to convince the person, okay, to convert into your religion. The next moment, maybe you have an argument. Me de bejayo, me nyamo sum no. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
I get you.
Is it so such? It. I would just say, let me just borrow your lady's, what's her name, Sylvia's words.
It depends.
It depends.
Okay.
It depends on the person, but you have to be very focused. And I believe it's with people who are not very focused in relationship. Yes, if you're not very focused and this mismatch things and all these things, trust me, your relationship is doomed, because if there's a fight today, no, I'll come back to sorry, we just walk on the mosque, and also we just walk on the tradition, and also we just walk on the Christianity. Yes.
Okay, so what would you tell people or someone that is actually watching and the person is in a dilemma between this whole religious belief? What would you tell them?
What I would say is that we are in the 21st century. Yes, we are in the 21st century, but I would say love is huge. Okay. So in everything that you do, it's religion. And we all believe in love. And every religion in the world says what they believe in is love. So if you love someone, I don't see anything wrong with it. You get it? So you can be in a relationship and also practice what you're believing. But if you are able to convince the person, okay, to convert into your religion, why not? Still, love leads. You get it? Because I am in your intro, you read a scripture. Yes. Now that's what the Bible says. So if you're a Christian and you're able to convert the other person into Christianity, why not? I think it would be very great, and it would be nice that this is a love story you can share.
Okay. So this is a love story you can share. The question is, or I want to know, go to the comment section and let me know what you think. Why is it important that when you're done with all your wedding, everything, all the enjoyment, why should you follow your husband to your husband's church? Or your husband has to go to his church and you go to your church. Make sure you pick up your phone and follow us on all our social media handles: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, wherever you meet us, at City Star TV. Don't forget, Telegram is Caravan of Love Official. Will be posting some questions. You can also share your mind about it. Just go to the comment section, punch that the bell, and you are going to get all our videos, our notifications, all of them. Don't forget to go to the comment section. Comment. Let me know if it is by force to go to your husband's church, or your husband has to go to his church and you will also go to your church. This is Caravan of Love. You're watching City Star TV, and the name is Lami.